Recording pending, it is your recording. Yeah, it's now recording. So Windows operation tasks and IIS configuration in a sense, like like what we will get here, like operation task in the sense like we used to get RDP issues and setup of these servers. Like Chikodari, can you remember like what operation tasks you used to get?
Operations. Sometimes people, our engineering team will get CPU utilization, and so sometimes they won't get a RDP session,
Yeah.
and yeah, C drive might be full. And actually, however, and why we already prepared a C drive clearing. There is a script is running each and every server, but still sometimes we will get it, because if there are no files to be deleted by the script, so then they will ask
Yes.
us to increase the drive space. And along with that, sometimes we'll receive like DevOps, like application is not running, application is not see Jenkins, maybe as yesterday you said, right? So Jenkins, they're not able to start the operations, then we will have to guide them.
Yeah, yeah, correct.
And even mails also, they are not able, sometimes they are not able to open the mail, and that actually that is not in our hands, but still they will they will address us
Okay.
the emails. And mm,
Let me go with this IIS configuration.
okay.
Let me log into another server and show. Let me go with the server. It is turned off. Oh, it is being issued. Maybe I think network issue. Yeah. Oh. Let's yeah, they like mainly we will be getting like C drive memory issues and uh, like if anything needs to be installed like developer specific requirements, like they will be like we will be installing Visual Studio, everything, Visual Studio, malware bytes, antivirus and all. Like if we get memory issues, like some of the server C drive will be memory will be having issues, right? So let me go with any one of the server. Let me teach you like how to increase the memory and all. Stock US server. Yeah, let me go this way. This stock US server. So once you click on this server, say, so you will be getting details of this server, yeah, complete details of this server, like IP addresses and which VPC it is connected, and security groups. You can see your security groups with the Active security groups. Here only you can see view window inbound rules. Like if any of the developer which like connect with you to open any of the ports, like you can click this security groups, so that you can add any port, like mark specific ports like 9,000 ports, everything. So you can see this is the security groups is associated with this Vista server, right? So for Vista server, specific ports should be open. Like you can click inbound and edit here, so that you can add rules here. Like if any of the specific code needs to work on, we need to add rule. This should be custom TCP rule. TCP rule, and you can add here, like here we added 9001, 92,030. Like that we can add if anyone requests. And another issues will be like most of the times like C drive only. So you can see here you will find disks. Uh, EBS volume, like AWS instances will be attached with EBS volume. This root device is C drive, like you can see here, right? This XVDB is next is C2, next is D, right? This is D drive. Like you can see, if you click this drive, like you will be get EBS volume ID. So you need to click this to see the details of that C drive. So currently it is C drive is 150 GB. So if you want to increase the uh, size, means like you need to modify this volume. You can go to modify volume and you can give new value. The new value should be larger than this value. Like if it is 150, you should give more than 150. So below 150 it will not take. You can see here the size of the volume can only be increased, not decreased. So if you want to increase 200, so you can see here, like you can give modify, and once modify you can refresh here, so it will be reflecting here, like if from here like size is 150, right? So it will be changed to 200. Then you need to restart that server, then only that modification will be get updated. So once you restart the server, you need to go to disk management and you need to extend volume by clicking C drive. That is the operation we need to do. And another thing is IIS configuration. Like Uday, have you seen like any in any server we have configured IIS?
No, Chari.
We have not seen, right? Okay, let me show you. Any of the server. Don't know why I'm not able to connect to any of the server.
Chari, I have one test server. Can I give you if you want?
Oh, I think I have RDP. In my local RDP issue is there. Like
Oh, okay.
my local, I'm not able to connect to any of the server. Waiting this problem. Let me switch my network. Give me a second. So are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
This internal we are getting because we are using public. So we need to try times connect again, and this will like because RDP is open to 0, right? So this is DevApp server. Okay. So admin at core.
Okay.
So in fresh server we will set up, right? So in that what you need to do in order to set up IIS, you need to go to server manager. So in this you need to add roles and features. So once you add roles and features, so it will be like this also in this server. Um, so in order to set up IIS, you will be finding one specific role. This is if you click here, So if you click, you can see 26 of 43 installed. So you need to click this and you need to elaborate this. So you need to elaborate everything and you need to select like whatever is required. So I have, for my reference, I have made one of the document for this. I will send you like whatever all we need to select features in this. Okay. So then
Okay.
if you next, so it will install like it will install IIS and you can check here once it is installed succeeded. You can check here by going to tools and IIS. So our application will be hosted in this IIS, like you can see here uh, in under sites default website. You can see our application is hosted like which is web app. So this is the web app application we will be using from dev server. So in this settings, in the sense you can check secure certificates, like if you want to add any certificates to this server, you can directly check here if anything is added or not, like you have done, right, by using that MMC and all. So if you add in MMC directly, it will come to here. Come. Okay, let me share that document. For my reference, I have created by taking screenshots. Okay, this is the document. Whatever is ticked in this, like you need to add all the features. Then only the complete set of IIS will be done. Otherwise, like 2 days back in SLC installation, we got 500 issue, right? 500
Yes.
server error. So because of this only we got like some of the features is not installed. What I have done is like Chandra has installed this IIS before I joined that GoToMeeting call. So I thought everything he has selected and installed. So for Periap, I have installed by seeing this document. So Periap was working like web app. We were getting this internal error. So later at 11:30, I found that issue like this was the like where can I place this? Can I place it in that SharePoint?
Yeah. Yes.
It's better if you place it in SharePoint, otherwise documents.
In the exact solution at the time, your statements were broken. Actually, it was not clear.
Sorry, what you have heard?
No, when you were telling the exact solution, right, what you have added to resolve that, at that time, your statements were broken, like it was not clear. Maybe it was not for me only or everyone else. I'm not sure. Uday, Chakri, are you able to hear his voice?
Sorry, I was on mute. Yes, Usha.
Sure, what I was saying is like we got that 500 issue in SLC server,
No.
right?
Um, okay, okay.
So because of this IIS roles, like whatever IIS roles I have shown this in server, some of the IIS features has not been installed. So we were getting that issue.
Okay, so you corrected it by selecting the correct yeah, installation, right? Like the few
Correct
components that was
features.
not.
Yeah. Like before I joined that GoToMeeting, Chandra has installed that IIS. Like he has not selected all the features for whichever is required. So application development only
Mm-hmm.
has not installed in that IIS roles. So finally I figured out, and then it got worked once I installed that one. Then so other things is like we have like here only you can see
Okay, okay.
uh, if any one of the server is not performing well, like you can check here, you can select the server and you can go to status checks in the sense like there will be 2 by 2 checks for the server if it is running. 2 by 2 checks, if there is 2 by 2 checks, then only the server will be healthy. Like if there is 1 by 2 checks, you can see, you can go to this status check menu, and you can find like what is the cause it is happening, like because of this cause like that server is not working. And you can monitor here, like if any server is not performing well, you can see the CPU utilization of that server using last 1 hour, last 24 hours with periods, time range and all, like how much peak it went and all. See last 24 hours, you can see last hour, you can see 5 minutes. If we take 5 minutes, like CPU is of like 1.25, but like it is average only. So you can check health checks and all, you can check here. And the main thing is backup. So backup in the sense like if any one of the server is, as soon as it is launched in this AWS services, you should configure it into the backup services. So why it is, because like developers will be developing their code today, right? Like there may be problem. So he used to ping you to restore from 10 days backups and all. So once you launch any servers, it should be configured in these backups. I will tell you how to configure this. Like backup is like it is region specific. Like let me take backup this server, like let me configure this gem server 3 into this backups. So for this we need instance ID of this server. So we have copied this instance ID. So like let me search backup. AWS backup is there. So in this backup, we have created already plans is there. Plans in the sense like there will be around 30 days backups will be present. Once you click AWS backups, you need to go to backup plans. We have already created this many backup plans. Like you can you can add this server in any of the backup plans. Like backup plans in the sense we need to configure like how many days backup should we take, or what time backup it should take. Like at midnight it will take every day. So once you click that any of the plan, so you can see here like how many servers has been added here. See resource assignments, how many servers has been added. These are all the servers has been added in this backup plan. So if you want to add any of the servers, so you need to go to assign resource, then you need to give that name jump server, like jump server or resource name. And IAM role should be default IAM role. Then here you need to add that resource ID. Resource ID in the sense we used to use EC2 instance, right? That one is. So if you copy that copied instance ID, so you can see your gem server. So directly you can assign resource. So this resource assignment gem server 4 has been created successfully. So from today, every day it will take backup of that gem server. So you can see here like gem server will be added in this. See, gem server 4 has been added in this. So since it is not required gem server and all, nothing is there. So let me delete this. So we
Sorry,
have.
if anyone can ask 15 days backup means how to revert.
Yeah, let me show you. I'm coming to that point itself. Like see, Pandumani has pinged me. You can see his chart.
Yesterday.
Pandumani was pinging me from 3 to 4 days. Since I was busy, I was not able to reset. You can see need your help to reset Vista CHYQA before 30th April you need. So what you can do here is, like you can see is instance like Vista QA backup, right? Uh, so you can go to running instance, or you can search here Vista QA. This is QA test. This is old one. QA test with the server. Let me terminate this. I have stopped this server. Vista test, see, this is new server I created 3 days before, like no money has request. You can, like what you need to do first, you need to stop this server because you are spinning up another instance with same details, same configuration, everything. You need to stop this server and you need to fetch this instance ID. Once you fetch this instance ID, you need to go to AMI sections. AMI sections in the sense once backup is done, it will be created as an image. So you can click this AMI section and you can you can see how every day's backups in this AMI section, every servers and every day's backups. Let me show you, let it be load. So every server backups we have in this AMI section. So you need test QA server, right? So you can paste that instance ID. So you will be getting specific to this server backups. So you can see because like this is the new server, right? So it is available only for 2 days, like May 13th I have created and configured in this backup. So you can check here like creation date, like once this backup is available, he is requested for April 30th, right? You can check instead of this, you can check, or let me show you. Let me search with this name. So you got, this is the world server, this is the new server I created. So he requested for before April 30th. You can see a creation date. So April 29th I have taken. So you need to, once you select this, you need to go to action and you need to launch. So what it will do, it will ask for the configuration. What you can do is you need to check the same configuration, right? So you can click this world server, which is in stop state. You can go to actions and launch more like this. So if you launch more like this, so just for reference, so you can check what all the configuration it is configuration we have given to the world server. You can check instance types, which one we have selected. For the world server, we have selected T2.2x large. So you can go to new server and you can select same configuration. And if we have launched that server in any of the subnets or VPCs, you can see. So this is QA server, right? There is separate subnets and VPC. You can check all the configuration and you can configure it here, like QA core, VPC, subnet is used to like from previous server, you can check the configuration, like in security groups also. We have selected this SC for Vista server, right? Like in coming sections, we can create and we can review and we can launch that server. Once that server is launched, so here you can find it in instance, right? So once that server is launched, you need to deallocate the IP address of that server. See, this is Vista server, right? So what you need to do, you need to go this elastic elastic IP should be assigned to new server, right? Which is stop state. So you can click this server and click this IP address, and you need to dissociate this address. You need to dissociate. After you dissociate, like here it will be blank. So again, you need to right click and you need to associate with the new server. Like you need to take the instance ID of the new server. Like if you paste it here, new server will become. So you can associate elastic IP like this. So that is the backup. So any doubt, any questions?
No, Jari, I'm just replying what you have explained. So, for old server, we will stop it and we are creating a new instance with the backup AMI of the old server, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Because why we are stopping world server in the sense like there will be malware bytes running in that world server, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if two of the servers running with same malware pairs, so one will get deleted, like one will not get protected. So if well you launch the new server by keeping old server as running, so that old license of malware bytes will not reflect to this new server. So if any attacks comes, so this new server will get affected.
Okay. Okay, got it. But this is a complete new server, no? Like then the permissions and all again that part we need to do,
No,
and
no,
any
no, no.
other.
Nothing permissions, nothing you need to change. You need to configuration, you need to check what is the world server, like how I compared with the world server by keeping in two tabs. Permission,
Mm,
everything will be same. Whatever the world server is there, it is just a
we will.
replica. It is just a replica of that world server. That's it. Everything
Okay.
will work same.
It's a
Okay.
AMI, right? So that's why it's
Yeah,
a replica.
image.
And in the backup plan also, like how it is configured, like what kind of plan it was, like it's a daily or weekly, monthly,
I
how
said
we
right, it
can.
is daily backup plan. Plans are the availability there. You need to just assign resources. Backup plans also you need to create. You can create by specifying daily backups it should take or weekly backup it should take. Now we are configured as a daily backup. Around
Daily
midnight
only.
it
Okay.
will take.
Okay. So whatever
Yeah,
it is there, all are daily only, Achari.
yeah, everything is daily.
Okay.
And what about retention period?
30 days will be there.
Hmm. No,
1 month.
actually, AMS are saving. I mean, they are saved in block storage only, right? ELB, elastic block storage, right?
Yeah,
But this is very costly, right?
block
Why we are
storage
not?
in the sense, no, it will not store in the block storage like this is separate service in AWS, right?
Mm, okay.
Yeah, it will be not stored in a lot. Block storage, it will not store. Like they will give us storage, like it will be stored in that AWS services
Yes.
storage.
Okay.
So any questions? I am done with this Windows Server like IIS configuration. L checkups I have shown, like backups I have done. Today's topic is done. Like you can
See,
ask
and
questions.
one more thing. Every day, Divya and you used to send backup. I mean, health checks daily, right?
L checks, right? Not L checks. Like we used to send using by using this backup only we used to send. Like we used to check all the servers backups, DevOps server report, right?
Yeah, later on this has been take over by Uday, right? So this is also send this topic to Uday only. So that's why I'm asking. Uday has to send this report after you.
Oh, this one is also we can send every day.
No,
Ah,
no, no.
Huh?
Yeah,
not
they.
Oh,
Yeah,
super.
one DevOps report is there. So I have stopped already sending this. So what you have to do, let me tell you. See, this is DevOps server report. Here there is servers, right? Here we have added every dev server, QA server. So you need to check in this server, like in this AMIs, so whether backup is performing or not. So you need to check dev DB server, and you need to take this creation date, and you need to copy, and you need to paste with respect to server, like dev DB server, and you need to paste it here, and you need to save this, and you need to send this in DevOps sync group. Like you can see DevOps single was me and Divya was sending daily before.
Creation date.
Yeah, creation date only.
But why we need every day? Creation date will not be changed, right?
No, every day it will be created, right? See this DevOps today's server check report.
He meant to say backups, I think.
Backups.
Oh, okay.
Backups is available or not for this specific set of servers. So
Sorry,
many
can I
servers are. Huh?
that disk utilization and what other things is there?
Sorry, disk utilization.
Yeah, DevOps.
Sorry, I didn't get.
Oh. What are the columns it's there I'm seeing?
Okay,
Server
okay, I
name,
can
server
check.
IP, and last backup date.
Yeah,
Enough space. Okay.
I'll check.
Last malware bytes run status. Where it is checked. Where can we check these are all things?
We have
Last
malware
malware
bytes
bytes run
login.
status.
Yeah, we have malware bytes login portal. So you can log into that and you can check. Like this is my new laptop, like it is not configured, I think so.
How to check it is these are all things don't know.
I think I forgot. Last week
Sorry, is there
only.
any plan to recruit Windows guy or not?
I'm not Vinay, wait. I don't know really. Last week only I changed this password. I'm not able to remember. Save. So this is the Malwarebytes portal. Like you can see, if you go to endpoints here, you can see all the endpoints registered. So these are all the endpoints which is registered in this for this organization. You can take any of this. This is the private IP. It will be status software update available. Like you can see 172.18.2.14, 172.18.2.14, 172.18.2.14. It will be giving private IP. In this Malwarebytes itself, we can check whether last scan has been happened or not. So this is the last user login by that for that server. You can see last seen, last endpoint, name, everything. Like Chakradhari knows this one better. If you have any doubt, you can connect with him. No issues.
Total, how many servers are there? We need to send this every day.
97.
No, every day we are sending
No. Every day we used to send for this main servers itself. Like we have QA servers, a QA set of servers, and dev set of servers, and demo set of servers. So now we have like around 5 to 6 servers needs to be added, but I have not added yet. So we need to add that servers like and need to send this report every day. So can I stop recording?
Yeah, sure.
Please.
Yes.
Yeah.